I'm calling it now. After Minecraft, FNAF is going to get a resurgence. Ooh, now. That is a good post to start off the subreddit with. The odds one out got this perfectly. Oh, I'm happy and sad. I'm happy and sad. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we're looking at r/agedlikewine for those things that just became so much better with time, like the post prior to this intro. Let's just get right into it. My grandma, who knows nothing about video games but loves me very much and wants to relate to me. Are you winning? 11 months ago. Ah, that's good. That's good. That predates the "are you winning, son" meme. Oh, that brings joy to my life. That's one of my favorite things that my mom does. She has no idea about video games. Like, I do Savage raiding in 14. She has no idea about any of it, but she still asks me how raid night goes, and I'm like, I know she doesn't get it, but I always appreciate it every time. It's such a weird feeling to have your parents take interest in your, like, stupid video game hobbies. It's a good feeling. If you haven't felt it yet, well then let me be the one to ask. Are you winning, son? Check out the teaser poster for Disney's Artemis Fowl in theaters. Well, the last book-to-movie adaptation of one of my childhood favorites at Disney... Well, God, punctuation, use it! Well, the last book-to-movie adaptation of one of my childhood favorites Disney did was Wrinkle in Time, and we all know how much of a dumpster fire that was. God, how do you mess up Artemis Fowl? Oh, wait, I know. By not portraying him as the antagonist he is. Artemis is a spoiled little brat who basically had to get goodness whipped into him. Like, that's the thing, and even then, he wasn't exactly a hero. He was just kind of like a dingus who was less evil. But like, you can't portray Artemis as good. You have to portray him as self-centered. That's the point. If I remember the books correctly, that's the point. Dream, 10,000 subscribers. Just wow. GG Dream, you'll be a big YouTuber one day. Context, Dreams was taken, hit 5 million subs yesterday. Congratulations, Dream. That is a huge amount of growth in, like, oh god, about a year. That's godly. That is godly. I don't know what kind of content they make, but I'm glad. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm glad your YouTube channel did what the good. There's a good feeling. Best white rapper. Vote. A forum post from 1997. The best white rapper is a kid named Eminem, pronounced Eminem, from Detroit. Become human. He's not national, and probably won't be for a while, but I heard a lot of his crap and it's banging. I wonder what Eminem's up to right now. It's been such a long time since I've actually listened to any Eminem that I don't actually know what he's been up to. I hope it's something good. I hope he's doing good. I know a lot of his music used to be edgy, but at the same time, I don't know, I always respected him. Mostly because when a news reporter was like, would you let your daughter listen to this music? He literally went, no, and you shouldn't either. Like, dude just absolutely didn't collapse to that pressure, and I really admire that. America seems to have successfully prevented a second wave of corona by keeping the first one going. Real talk, gamers, my girlfriend developed a cough. We're hoping it's not that, but, you know, she's gonna get to test it. But you might have a week or two of zen, let me tell you that much. Real talk, there's a lot of things about the coronavirus that we just really should know but don't know. And there's so much hearsay going around that it's hard to know what's what. So, like, she could be allergic to the new hay we got for the bunnies, or she could have the Rona. It's like, it's such a toss-up. And, like, the thing is I've heard that, like, oh, people who don't normally get susceptible to the flu aren't susceptible to the, you know, Ronavirus. Then I've heard that the inverse is true. And I'm sitting here just like, do I have it because I've been fatigued for the last week? No one knows. No one knows. I wish we had, like, better documentation on what this actually does to the human body. Because I don't know, it seems weird. It seems weird that we know so little. 7 years later, I came from the future. The bro army has taken over the world and you have 100 million subs. Man, do you guys remember T-Series versus PewDiePie? Remember when that was, like, the biggest thing we had to worry about? You know, the whole concept of, you know, brands taking over YouTube, which, let's be real, YouTube has been facilitating itself. I just find it so weird and also interesting that Pewds himself cut it at the neck because it was getting just a little bit racist. But, man, weird to think about that we have a channel with over 100 million subscribers, and he has the same viewership as channels, like, in 100th the size. I find that interesting. He has such a huge subscriber burn. Like, I don't know, I think it's weird. I guess it's because his content's changed so much, but I don't know, I find it so interesting that the purges never took him down that much. From 1918, many a man who wears laughable clothes from neckties to socks is afraid to put on an influenza mask for fear it might hurt his personal appearance. The Evening Star, Washington, D.C., October 16th, 1918. Was that during the Spanish flu? Was that during the Spanish flu? Because, like, God, I'm not gonna talk about Llorona. We've talked enough about Llorona. I kind of dropped a bombshell on you guys earlier, but, like, I don't think mask wearing is the issue here. I think the issue is America's tribalism. We're so hell-bent on being individuals and not listening to people who might disagree with us on a different point that people are refusing to wear a mask. And the hearsay and paranoia caused by fringe groups only makes this worse. I've got an aunt who thinks that they are putting microchips in masks to track you. That's how bad this has gotten. Just wear a mask. It's not that hard. Tase yourself if you want to short out any microchips in the mask. Like, God, dude. Don't be stupid. It's not your life you're protecting, it's everyone else's. Gas mask breathing noises. You know where the nearest Taco Bell is? Muffled plague doctor mask noises. Down the block to the left! From July 11th, 2019. Ahead of its time. God, dude, I actually went to a Taco Bell with my girlfriend a couple of weeks ago, and it was very dystopian to have put my debit card in the, like, tray that they were using to avoid making contact with people, seeing them disinfect the card, read the card, disinfect it again, put it back in the tub, give it to me, and then disinfect the tub was just obscene. It was insane, and I felt very clean, probably the cleanest I've ever felt at a Taco Bell. But it was so surreal. The amount of measures that we have to go through to make daily life possible right now is just nuts. It's nuts. But I'm glad that people are at least trying to take the steps despite certain groups. Hope the movie is a launch pad for Robert Downey Jr. He deserves a big break. That guy's got a unique talent. This guy, 12 years later. You did it, you crazy son of a bee. You did it. Yes, I too am glad when my favorite millionaire does the thing that millionaire actors do and does a good act. I mean, okay, that's being kind of disrespectful to Robert Downey Jr. That dude went through a lot. Like, didn't he have to go to, like, rehab and, like, completely ruined his life and had to basically rebuild from scratch just because he was so, like, effed up on drugs? I'm pretty sure that's how it happened, but, like, I'm glad he bounced back. I don't know, I'm sick of actor worship. I'm sick of Hollywood worship. How Game of Thrones will end. Badly written. Thank you, Dolan. Very cool. I feel like Dolan Dark is actually a time traveler. Yeah, I feel like Dolan Dark is actually a time traveler. He knows too much, and he seems to always be right. His memes go from dreams to reality with such fervent ferocity that it's terrifying. It's concerning. The man knows too much. He knows too much. I think we need to probe his mind to find the future sight gene. Found this on the comments of a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure song. Doctor, it's just a cold. Mom, it's just a cold. Google. What? I feel like you forgot the joke. Because I feel like the joke was the title of the video. I'm finding the theme of this video, and it's that they have stopped giving me context. We are left to fill in the blanks. Is it a cold or is it a bloody stream? Or is it a Great Days? Or is it a chase? It's not a chase. Chase is the worst JoJo song. I need answers. What song was this? It couldn't have been Trader's Requiem. That doesn't sound like a disease. None of this Great Days. It has to be Bloody Stream. It has to be Bloody Stream. That is the guess. From the 22nd of August, 2019. Don't go to work today. Stay at home and get drunk. I mean... Let's not beat around the bush. Because that's all we've been doing since we're stuck in quarantine. God, dude. That sign was ahead of its time. It knew exactly how we'd be coping with the loss of this year. Oh, dude, that's godly. That's fantastic. That's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Gary Lawson of The Far Side predicted Twitch and Let's Plays, though in a joking manner. Nintendo expert needed, 50,000 salary plus bonuses. Looking for a good Mario Bros player, 100K. Can you save the princess? 75K. You know what's kind of funny? Do you know what's kind of funny? This is actually how, like, a couple of my buddies got jobs just by, you know, joking on the internet. Hell, that's how I got my new job, is by shitposting on the internet. It's amazing that we have these new career paths opening up for just being good at video games or making the haha funnies on the internet. It's fantastic. It's genuinely fantastic. And people can make so much money just playing Mario games, and that's amazing to me. That's absolutely amazing, and you know what? Say what you will about the society in which we live, but I'm happy that this is one of the features of it. Who knew that Supernatural could have been so right back in 2009? Hoard toilet paper, you understand me? Hoard it. Hoard it like it's made of gold. 'Cause it is. I really want to know why the toilet paper went first. Ah, God, it angers me because I don't understand it. It's like looking at angels from the Bible. You know what I mean? Like the whole wheels with like a fetus on the inside. Like, I can't comprehend you, which means I hate you. I can't understand why people take the toilet paper. La Rona doesn't give you the craps. It makes you cough a bunch and have fever. That's it. You don't poop violently. What if every day was the weekend? Stuff my kids say. Man, the weekend has lost its meaning at this point. Like, I actually am kind of upset at this whole situation. I used to be home by myself all the time until my parents came home, and I really enjoyed having my alone time. But now they all work from home, and even after this is over, my mom is still gonna be working from home after. And I'm sitting here just like, no, my privacy, my free time. Feeling like an adult, it's all gone. The virus has stripped it all from me. Now I have to socialize for more than 2 hours a day. No. So anyway, that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you want more Aged Like Wine, there's gonna be another one popping up in just a couple of seconds. But if you want to see some new episodes, you might want to subscribe and leave a like, because this support lets us know that you like what you're doing, you want to support what we're doing, and it lets us know what subreddits you really, really love to see. As always, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a lovely day.